Ahoy hoy everyone, it is Craig and today I am in Magic Kingdom because I want to do some rides. And yeah, Disney Genie, Disney Genie Plus Lightning Lanes, those are in full effect. So we're gonna go have a little bit of fun. But before we get started, I want to remind you this is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. If you like our content and you want to support us, please consider booking your next vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. It costs you no extra money and you get the world-class level of support from a Dreams Unlimited Travel agent. So head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com today for a free, no obligation quote. So with this, I feel like I want to try to hit some of the bigger rides. And yeah, obviously if I was here from park open to park close, I would be able to accomplish pretty much everything I want, but I am actually on limited time today. I waited way too long for lunch and that kind of screwed up my entire schedule. So I have about 3 to 4 hours that I can spend here inside Magic Kingdom. So I want to see what big rides I can actually get done. And I am going to let Disney Genie kind of guide me along the way. So when I made my park reservation this morning or yesterday, I don't remember when, I did go through my Genie recommended day stuff and I selected all of the things at Magic Kingdom that I would like to accomplish, and you know, from different rides to what are my interests in general to dining recommendations. I went through all of that and selected what I had intended to do today. And now I just need to take a look at the tip board and see what I'm actually supposed to go do right now. You know, it's the busiest time of day. It's about 2:30. So not necessarily the busiest time of day, but it's usually when a lot of rides are at a high wait time. So we'll see where Disney Genie sends me first. And hopefully I'll be able to, at the very least, get on one attraction in each land before I have to leave. That would be nice, but let's see what happens. I am on the move to Tomorrowland. I went into my Disney experience and went to my day and let the Genie try to tell me what to do. And they tried to tell me to go do Buzz Lightyear that currently has like a 40-minute wait. Technically it said get there in about another 15 minutes, around 2:45, and experience it then. But 40 minutes, I don't see that dropping drastically too quick. So I looked on the tip board and Space Mountain is saying, I believe 35 minutes. So I'm gonna go give that a shot and get indoors and yeah, just enjoy being tousled around. I'm pretty sure I just combined tossed and jostled and came up with tousled. Someone else probably came up with it before me, but that's ridiculous. Anyways, it's hard to see from far away, but the line does show 35 minutes, so let's get in it. Close to the 15-minute mark, about to go inside. And they updated the wait time to 45 from 35.
Could be aggravated by this adventure. Expectant mothers should not ride, and passengers who do not meet the minimum height.
Made it into the next section of the queue, right by the load station, at about the 25-minute mark here. let's recap what just happened. I headed towards Space Mountain because the wait time was showing it's 35. And then when I was in line for 10 minutes, it ended up bumping up to 45 minutes, and I ended up waiting about 41 minutes, just over that. And yeah, so that was a little bit off, but you know what? I always expect it to be a little bit off when it comes to Disney and wait times, so totally get it. And of course, this is one of the attractions, Space Mountain, that you can pay $7 for, and you can have access to the Lightning Lane for that, because it's not included in Disney Genie Plus. But I obviously didn't do that. I waited alongside everyone else, and I don't know if it was worth it. It was fun. I haven't done Space Mountain in a long time. But anyways, I then went to Disney Genie to look at what it told me to do next, and it recommended I go to Haunted Mansion. And so the weird thing is, the wait for Haunted Mansion right now is 45 minutes, and I don't know why it's sending me to that right now, because like I looked on the tip board and it's also telling me that Pirates of the Caribbean is 35, and I think one other thing that was on my list of things to do is 35. So I don't know whether or not to just go with it or ignore it. I feel like I should just go with it. That's part of this exercise. I already ignored it once to come to Space Mountain, so you know what? That's it. Going towards Haunted Mansion. I do not know what kind of drugs Disney Genie is on, but I am not going on Haunted Mansion. It is still recommending that I go on. The line starts here sign says 50 minutes. Disney Genie, in my Disney experience, is saying 45 minutes. And I can't even see the mansion from where I'm standing. It's blocked by the riverboat building. So I am altering. I just can't do it. So it is 35 minutes. I'm jumping in line for Pirates of the Caribbean. 12 minutes into the queue, and I am about to go inside. Off of Pirates of the Caribbean, it took me nearly 27 minutes to get on, and if you don't remember, it was posted at 35, so definitely shorter than what it was posted at, and it could have even been faster because I got looped around to the opposite side loading station, and I know there was people who got in line behind me probably 5 minutes or so just based on where I was paying attention to the line. They got to go to the closer to the entrance loading side, and because of that, they got on the same exact time as me. So it could have even been as short as 20 minutes, I think, which, you know, that's one of the things that they need to get on. I hate over posting, you know. I know it's that fun surprise when you find out, oh wow, it was shorter than what I expected, but if you were avoiding it because you saw the wait time and you're like, oh, I don't want to wait that long for it, then that's also a bummer too. But in terms of what the Genie is telling me right now, Disney Genie is telling me once again to go to Haunted Mansion because it has a 45-minute wait, and that's just bonkers to me still. You know, it's telling me I'll also do things like the carousel. It's telling me in the future what time some of the slower rides will be, and I'm not interested in any of those. I put in the selections of the things I wanted to do, and was really hoping it would try to guide me towards those, and it's really not. So I went to the tip board, looked, and so Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is still at a 30-minute wait. So I'm just gonna head there. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is posted at a 30, just like it said it was. And prior to Lightning Lane, it was always shorter than what it was posted as. So we'll see if it's right on the nose now with the addition of Lightning Lane. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad ended up being just about a 23-minute wait to get on when it was posted at 30. So again, it was over-posted, and I got all jostled, tousled. It all happened. That all happened to me. So now I'm kind of at a crossroads. I wanted to do at least one thing in each land, you know, minus Main Street USA. So one Tomorrowland, one Fantasyland, one Adventureland, one Frontierland. I've hit everything except for Fantasyland and Liberty Square at this point. Those are my last two. Obviously with Liberty Square, I'm looking at Haunted Mansion, but still telling me a 45-minute wait. Thank goodness Genie is finally no longer telling me, though, it's an option that I should do. They have moved on. Now they're just recommending the carousel. But yeah, beyond that, then in terms of Fantasyland, everything's still really busy. You know, Winnie the Pooh was on my list just as like a wild card, and that's the lowest at 40. You know, Mine Train is around an hour, I want to say it was, and Peter Pan's Flight, same thing. So I might just walk over, eye up Haunted Mansion, and then look in Fantasyland too, decide what I'm going to do, and then go from there. But I am running out of time, so I've got to make some good decisions here. Haunted Mansion is still at 45, so that's confirmed, and it's still very far back. So that's a no-go for me. Okay, Peter Pan's Flight is showing 65. I am going to take a gamble on it though, and I'm hoping it's going to pay off.
This is
Access granted.
Well, there is definitely some good news and bad news with Peter Pan's flight. That line moved incredibly slowly. Slower than any line I think I've been in before. It just drug. And the good news with it, though, was it's posted at 65 and it ended up only being 44 minutes. So definitely overposted, but also it was confusing when I got in line because I looked at the Lightning Lane and it was completely backed up with people. There was, like, I don't even know how many, so I'm not even going to try to guess, and I probably should have got it on camera to showcase how many people were in there. But then there was no one coming out of the door to go inside of the house. So it looked like there was practically no one in line except for the interior portion of the queue. So of course I'm looking at that saying that can't be 65. And you know what? It wasn't 65, but it was still very long, and had more Lightning Lane people came through, it could have gotten really bad. But it also pushed me to the point that I ran out of time, so I didn't get to do Haunted Mansion in Liberty Square. And yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit worthless because of that. But 4 big rides, major attractions in 3.5 hours during a busy day, during arguably the busiest time of the day. And that was all just me going through and looking at the tip board, not following Disney Genie's recommendations, because Disney Genie was giving me terrible recommendations. And overall, my outlook after using the free version that's in my Disney experience for just a couple hours in one day is that it's not worth it. Just like, you have to look at the tip board to find out wait times and such, but in terms of using it to like let it plan your day, don't do that. Look at what the wait times actually are, because if you follow what it says, it's just going to tell you to go to the carousel over and over again. It's going to tell you to go to rides that have 15-minute waits. Like, it's not going to get shorter when, if you've come more than once, you know that at the end of the night it's going to get a lot shorter. And also, if you rope drop, yeah, you can get away with just doing regular Disney Genie and standby later, but it's got to be a slow day in order for you to not have to take advantage of Genie Plus. I know it's $15.98 extra per day, but you know what? That in the middle of the day, that is something that's going to be absolutely necessary unless you want to wait in line after line after line after line and after line. And I started to feel like after the second attraction, it's like, I wish I had Genie Plus. But I obviously didn't, and I didn't give in and buy it, clearly. And I don't know when I'm going to use Genie Plus the first time, but in terms of just regular Disney Genie, I don't see any value to it. I don't see a purpose of using it, like, in terms of the recommendations. But maybe that will change as they grow with the application and adjust and figure it all out. But again, I think you're better off just looking at the wait times on your phone, looking at the wait time boards. If you just use the boards, your phone will not drain nearly as quickly. I did see from my friend Brooke that one of the great applications of regular Disney Genie is that if you put in the restaurants that you want, then it will actually let you know like when the next reservations are and what the walk-up lines for them are. So I think that's a benefit. Dining seems to be a benefit, but the attractions, it's just, I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not impressed with it after day one. But again, I only used it for a very short time, so this isn't definitive, but the inkling that I'm getting is something that I suspected, and that's that a lot of people wanted to buy Genie Plus for the Lightning Lane access, and because a lot of people bought it, it seems like it's one of those things that became a necessity to also have. Sometimes you time things right and the line's not as bad, but yeah, it's back to like the Fast Pass days where standby is definitely dragging a little bit, and that's because it's stopping for Lightning Lane. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to really say as far as that goes, but I'm glad I came out and got to go on some rides, and a lot of everything I did except for Space Mountain was overposted, so definitely a fun surprise for people not using Lightning Lane and just doing regular standby to find out that most of the stuff's still overposted, but also frustrating. I really want Disney to be able to get these wait times down and accurate so Genie Plus can best plan your day and you don't have to just do it all yourself manually. But that's it. I'm gonna stop rambling now. I have nothing left to say. So thank you so much for watching. I truly hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please, please, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave comments, questions, and video video suggestions in the comments section below. And also, if you want to support us more, please book your next vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel and get that free no obligation quote today, dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. But that's going to do it from me, Craig, here at Magic Kingdom. I'll see you again real soon from Walt Disney World. Take care. Bye-bye.